How's it going? I'm in New Zealand. That wasn't on the list. Bungee jumping cropped up. Day one. What's the point?
Well, I always thought it might be funny if you overcame your fears, and it would be a triumph. That's often the case, isn't it, with things you don't try? People say, oh, I don't like that. You go, you ever tried it? No. But then you try it, and you like, I didn't like asparagus a couple of years ago. I love it now.
No, well, I was the same with olives. But you can't put it in the same category. I made a noise when I was stood up there looking down. I have never heard the noise come out of me. It was sort of like a noise. I've never done that.
Oh, God, like a little bald Wookiee.
Honestly.
Oh. How's it going?
Desert Island. Did it. Done.
Yeah, that was the easy bit, sitting on a beach.
It wasn't that easy, was it? It was hardly a beach. There was no sand. It was all rocky, sharp stuff. I had to sleep on it, getting up my arse, in my kidneys, piercing the lung. It wasn't the comfiest night of my life. I sat down to do a crossword. It was something like, what's the American version of a prawn, which is shrimp. Now I've relaxed, I know the answer. At the time, I was struggling.
I love the fact this was meant to be like a Robinson Crusoe experience, but it was more like a pensioner on a beach.
Yeah, but that's what I like, innit? I like sort of being older. I'm looking forward to that.
Did you get my present of Wilson?
Well, what use was that on a desert island?
To keep you company. Just to think of me, just go, in times of hardship, you go, at least Ricky's always here. At least I've got Ricky.
Yeah, no.
But that made it better or worse if I'd have been there.
You with a Nambas on. Sting of nightmares, that. Jesus. Little bounty.
Alright then, see you later, man.
Alright, see ya. Alright, how's it going?
Did you get on the train and everything?
Well, yeah, it was lovely for about 20 minutes before they moved me to third class. Nice, that.
It was experience it for a while, was it? You experienced it. Did you get bored with first class and just want to sort of see what the real rush of it, I suppose?
Didn't really get a chance to get bored with it.
What was third class like?
What do you think? Third class? I didn't even know there was a third class. I don't even send letters third class.
Yeah, I couldn't believe there was a third class. Alright, boy. I know you're on your way to Australia now. Just wanted to tell you about a very slight change of plans. I know you would never eat to swim with dolphins, and you're right, I suppose it is a bit boring. So we've done a little tweak. You're swimming with sharks. Alright? How's that? Alright, see you later.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you know where we are? I'm like a glacier mint. I'm stood on top of an ice cube.
You're complaining that it's a bit cold. You're complaining you're in the middle of nowhere. But I don't understand. You chose this trip. What did you think it was going to be like?
Because I thought I was going to see a whale. And when I've seen a whale on the telly, it's normally a nice, calm ocean with the fin sticking out the top, his hole in its head blurting some water out, and a nice bit of music.
Right.
Where I am now, I'm like in a giant fridge that's got out of hand, is fucking freezing.
But this is an experience. This is things to do before you die. It's not like it's dangerous, is it?
Well, it is dangerous because there's polar bears knocking about.
You are not going to be eaten by a polar bear. But when you had your medical, I found out that you didn't let them test you for testicular cancer or test your prostate. Did you?
No. No. But that's...
Why not? In the UK alone, more people die every year from prostate cancer and testicular cancer than being savaged by a polar bear.
It's a bit of a weird time to bring it up when I'm in the middle of nowhere.
It's one of the biggest killers, right? And that's just a simple test. So a doctor pops his finger up your anus and he goes, yep, you're all clear. And that's you relaxed for another year.
I don't understand why you're suddenly caring about this now. I've got little battery left on this phone. I'm wearing the battery out. If something happens, I'm dead.
Right.
So don't be worrying about me testicles and my arse. This doesn't happen on Bruce Parry. I've got to go. I'll see you later.
Alright.
See you later.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
I've never been that embarrassed. Do you know I always say to you that you give me anxiety dreams? I panic and stuff because of the things you set up. And that time when I had a dream about being in a toilet and you opened the door and there was a big audience looking at me having a shit. It was exactly the same feeling I had in my dream as that. I just wanted to wake up and for it to go away. It was shocking.
And the weird thing about that dream, it's not particularly sort of Freudian or symbolic, right, as an anxiety dream, because I often open the door when you're having a shit to annoy you.
That's true, actually.
So,
Yeah.
it's quite a justified dream.
That's normal.
Have a great time, man. I'll see you soon. How was it?
Honestly, I got absolutely battered, thrown all over the place. Do you know that sort of classic nature thing of a killer whale throwing a seal through the air?
Yeah.
It was like that. If it stick a nappy on that seal, that is what you've got.
Great. That's perfect.
Got sweat in my eyes. Wasn't mine. That's a first.
I was hoping that one, you'd sort of be engulfed by a bad kind of flesh and not be able to breathe.
Yeah,
Right?
you got that.
Also, that he would give you a giant wedgie.
That's exactly what happened. Well, basically, you've got your bucket list then. I haven't had mine yet, but you've got your wish.